Jacksonville rapper Yungeen Ace arrested by Jacksonville Beach police around midnight.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them.
Breaking news just hit the streets, and this time it's not just music, it's mayhem. The internet is spiraling, fans are in tears, and the rap game might never be the same, because Yungeen Ace is gone and nobody saw it coming. That's right after a string of cryptic posts, deleted photos, sudden silence on all platforms, and a chilling Instagram live that left fans shaken. Word is spreading fast. Yungeen Ace has disappeared without a trace. No statement, no explanation, no warning, just gone. And while some say he's laying low, others, they're not so sure. Because just 48 hours before he vanished, Yungeen was seen arguing loudly with someone close, someone fans believe betrayed him. One source said voices were raised, another claimed Ace stormed off. And then that last message, just 3 words, no punctuation, no context, they got me. Since then, radio silence. His team isn't responding. His location is unknown. His best friends are posting sad emojis. And his brother, he deleted every post with Ace in it. Rumors are flying. Some think he's in hiding. Others are convinced something darker went down. And one theory based on a now-deleted story from an anonymous rapper claims Ace was about to blow the lid off a major Florida street deal gone wrong. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. This is not a rollout. This ain't promo. This is real, so what happened to Yungeen Ace? Who was the last person to see him? And what secret was he about to reveal that made him vanish from everything? Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear next is darker, messier, and way more real than anyone expected. Yungeen Ace's sudden disappearance didn't just shake the internet, it cracked the entire foundation of his circle. At first, it looked like a social media detox. We've seen rappers go ghost before. A few weeks off the grid, maybe prepping a project, dealing with grief, laying low from drama. But this time, it was different. It was louder in silence. It started with small things. Fans noticed Ace hadn't tweeted in days. No new IG posts, no story uploads. And if you know Ace, you know that silence, that ain't him. His presence is loud, raw, vulnerable. Whether it's studio footage, check-ins from Jacksonville, or photos of him with his girl, Ace shares. That's what made this feel off. Then the comments started piling up. Yo, where's Ace? Anyone else noticing he's gone ghost? Yungeen Ace ain't been seen in days. This don't feel right. At first, it felt like fan paranoia. But then came the turning point. Boosie, who'd previously been tight with Ace, posted a bizarre story. They trying to shut him up. Hope Lil Bro stays solid. No tag, no name, but everyone knew. The comment sections blew up. Screenshots circulated within minutes. Fans immediately began speculating. What did Ace know? Is this about that beef from last year? Did someone finally catch up with him? Theories ran wild, everything from street retaliation to industry silence. But then just when it started to feel like another online panic, things got worse. That's when ATK Kenny, one of Ace's closest affiliates, dropped the bombshell. In a midnight live, looking visibly stressed, voice cracking, Kenny said, "Y'all think this is a game? Bro not answering nobody. Phone off. Last person who saw him ain't talking. We not good right now." The chat went insane. Is Ace dead? Yo, y'all need to call the cops FR. Somebody check on Mama Ace. Kenny paused the stream at least 5 times, trying to calm down, but every time he started speaking again, the panic grew louder. "Man, Ace told me last week," he said, "if anything happened to me, don't believe the news. Believe what I told you." And I didn't get what he meant until now. That right there sent shockwaves across the culture. Now people weren't just worried, they were scared. And that's when fans started digging hard. They went back through his IG stories, his tweets, old interviews. And buried in a TikTok live from 3 weeks ago, Ace said something most people missed. He was answering questions casually when someone asked about unreleased tracks. Ace leaned in and said, "Y'all gon' hear the truth real soon. Just know I ain't scared to talk." Then laughed. But some people, they scared for me to talk. It didn't seem deep at the time. But now, it felt like a warning. Especially once fans connected it to that mysterious meeting Ace had in Atlanta 2 days before he vanished. Multiple fans had snapped photos of Ace arriving at an upscale restaurant in Buckhead. Solo, no security, no team. The rumor is he met with 2 major label execs and a third person whose face was blurred out in the pics. That person allegedly a known middleman between labels and street figures. Yeah, let that sink in. Some say Ace was tired of the way things were being handled behind the scenes, that he wanted out. That he had receipts about more than just music, something that tied back to Jacksonville, to ATK, maybe even to a deal gone sideways last year involving money that never reached Ace's hands. According to a now-deleted Reddit post, someone claiming to be a former assistant said, Ace was getting ready to go independent. He was planning to expose something about how tour money was getting laundered through fake bookings. Once he said he wasn't signing back, people started moving funny. Whether that's true or not, one thing became undeniable. People close to Ace were acting different. His girl, Chloe, went completely silent. No posts, no stories. She even deactivated her Twitter. But before she did, she posted a tweet that read, "Loyalty means nothing if fear makes you lie," and then dipped. His older brother D deleted every photo with Ace on Instagram. When fans started flooding his comments, D clapped back saying, "Y'all don't know what's going on. Stay out my business." That response only made things worse. The fans weren't giving up. They started compiling timelines, screenshots, location tags. A TikTok detective even put together a map of Ace's last confirmed appearances: Atlanta, a short trip to Miami, then nowhere. No airport footage. No security cams, no hotel check-ins, no FaceTime calls, nothing, just darkness. And then it happened again. Another affiliate vanished. This time, Lil Dree, an up-and-coming rapper from the same Jacksonville scene, who'd recently been seen in the studio with Ace. Gone, no new uploads, no replies, just vanished. And when fans checked his IG, they found something chilling. A saved story highlight titled Confessions, featuring screenshots of texts between Dree and someone labeled Unknown. In the last message, Dree wrote, "They said if I talk, I'm next, but I ain't scared of the truth." The very next day, his profile was wiped. Now fans are starting to wonder, is this bigger than music? Is this about business gone wrong? Is this about dirty label deals? Or is this something deeper? Something street level that crossed over into the industry and dragged Ace right into the middle of it? Because here's the craziest part. One blog, deep in the trenches, claimed there's a secret recording. That during that Atlanta dinner, Ace had a mic on him, that he recorded the entire conversation, and that recording was supposedly backed up on a private cloud drive. Now that cloud, locked, password protected. But someone knows how to get it, because just 2 days ago, a burner Twitter account posted, "If anything happens to me, check the Dropbox titled Aceproof." The account, gone, tweet, deleted, but the screenshot lives on. And guess what? A few fans tried different variations of Aceproof on Dropbox links. Most were dead, but one asked for login credentials, and when someone clicked forgot password, the recovery email started with Atl Studios at. That's right, Atlanta Studios, where Ace was last seen. Now what does that mean? Nobody knows yet, but the trail is still hot. All we know is Yungeen Ace is gone, and the people closest to him are acting like they don't know a thing or they know too much. And whatever it is he was trying to share, it was big enough to silence him. Just when fans thought the situation couldn't get any more twisted, the voicemail leaked. It wasn't supposed to. The person who leaked it claimed they were just trying to bring peace and tell Ace's side. But what they dropped, it was a grenade. The message was 47 seconds long. Grainy audio, slight static. But the voice, undeniably Yungeen Ace, and his tone, panicked. He said, "If you hearing this, I probably ain't safe right now. I tried to do it the clean way, tried to talk, tried to be solid, but they not letting me walk. They said if I open my mouth, it's gonna be me or the people I love." Then silence, a long pause, and finally, "If anything happens, tell Chloe I ain't fold. Tell mama I love her. And don't let nobody turn this into a rollout." This is not music. And just like that, the rap world flipped upside down. You could hear the raw fear in his voice. Not fake, not staged, not clipped from a movie scene. This was a man speaking like he was running out of time. The voicemail leaked on a burner TikTok account and was reposted over 500,000 times in just 5 hours before it was taken down. People began screen recording, posting clips on Instagram, Twitter, even Reddit. One user claimed the voicemail had GPS metadata embedded in it, possibly from Orlando. That was the last known ping of Ace's phone before it went dead. And that's not all, because Chloe came back online. After vanishing for nearly 2 weeks, she reactivated her IG at 3:03 a.m., exactly 1 minute after the voicemail went viral. No post, no story, just a new profile bio that said, "He warned y'all." Now believe him, the comments flooded in. "Where is Ace? You know something. Say something, Chloe. Was that voicemail real?" But she didn't respond, she didn't have to. Because within 24 hours, a mystery man posted a DM screenshot claiming Chloe sent him a voice note. The message, a barely audible whisper, "They watching my family. I can't talk." That's when everything changed. Suddenly, this wasn't just a disappearance. It was starting to look like a full-blown cover-up. Fans started looking closer at Ace's last music video, the one titled Warning Signs. People noticed strange visual clues. A red folder, a ticking clock, a masked figure sitting silently in the backseat of Ace's car. Was it all a coincidence, or was Ace signaling us before he vanished? Then came the next twist from someone no one expected, K-Sue. That's right, Ace's former rival and someone who had major beef with him in the past appeared on live out of nowhere. And what he said left the internet in flames. Look, I ain't gone say too much, but Ace was trying to do right. I know we had our issues, I know what we said, but at the end of the day, he ain't deserved this. They tried to pin it on the wrong people. They trying to make the streets take the fall when this is deeper than us. This is labeled deep. Wait, what? Kesu basically cleared the streets and pointed the blame at something far bigger. Fans were shook. Why would Kesu defend Ace? If even the ops saying he got done dirty, then it's serious. The industry got blood on its hands. And then the burner page came back. Same profile that leaked the voicemail before, new post, just a black screen with 3 words. The key is Janus. Nobody knew what that meant at first, but leave it to TikTok detectives to figure it out. Within minutes, a creator posted a video breaking down how Janus is the Roman god of duality. Beginnings and endings, doors, secrets, 2 faces. People started digging into Ace's lyrics, old tweets, IG captions. One line from a freestyle months ago suddenly hit different. 2 faces in the mirror, who gone crack first. Was Janus a code word? Then came the shocker. A fan uncovered an unlisted Dropbox folder hidden behind an old link from Ace's YouTube channel metadata. The folder name, Janus. It was password protected, but people tried every version of the name they could think of. Finally, someone cracked it by typing in 2face 2024, boom. It opened. Inside, 2 files. A blurry photo of a contract. A video clip labeled, "They lied." The video was under 90 seconds. It showed Ace in a studio speaking directly into the camera. Unfiltered. No beat, just raw truth. They told me to play dumb. To keep rapping, keep moving, act like everything's sweet. But I seen the books. I seen the cuts. Ain't nobody getting paid right. People in suits macking millions while we die young and broke. So yeah, I said I was done playing their game. And then the screen cut to black. That leak might have been what got Ace gone. Because a day later, reports began circling that 2 men were detained outside an Atlantic Records office, allegedly trying to obtain unauthorized internal documents. No names were given. But sources online claim one of the men was connected to Ace's legal team. So now we gotta ask, was Ace about to blow the lid off industry fraud? Or was this about something even more sinister? A blogger named Raincloud posted a thread breaking down how multiple Southern rappers have mysteriously disappeared or been silenced after getting close to financial documents or trying to own their masters. Ace isn't the first to vanish. He's just the first with a voice loud enough to make noise before it happened. You think these chains are freedom, they're cages. And then Ace's mom broke her silence. She posted a throwback picture of him smiling as a kid with the caption, "Wherever you are, I pray your spirit's still strong. You didn't run, you stood up." That caption left fans in shambles. Now people aren't just looking for music. They're looking for justice. As the internet unraveled from the Janus leak, and fans scrambled to understand what Yungeen Ace was warning us about, new voices started speaking out, and not all of them were friendly. Because when people go missing in the rap world, silence is rarely quiet, it's loud, it's echoing. And in Ace's case, that silence was about to be shattered. It started with a man named Big Ro, a name only the underground really knew. Former street enforcer, turned club promoter, turned consultant for one of the labels Ace was loosely tied to. Ro hopped on IG Live at 2:15 a.m., face lit only by his phone, eyes low, voice steady. I warned him, told Ace not to poke that bear. This ain't about lyrics no more. This is about paperwork. And when you touch certain papers, you either cash out or disappear. He paused, took a slow sip of something dark, then added, "And he ain't cash out." That clip went viral in under 30 minutes. What did Ace get into? Is Big Ro threatening him or admitting something? This feels like confessions in plain sight. But while fans were deciphering that cryptic livestream, another bomb exploded, and this time it came from someone who was supposed to be an enemy. Fulio, that's right, Jacksonville's most infamous rival to Ace. Their beef was legendary on tracks, in interviews, in the streets. But Fulio shocked everyone when he posted a black and white photo of Ace with one caption, "Even in war, real ones recognize real. Don't let them erase him." That post shattered the internet. Fans were stunned, enemies were confused, and Fulio didn't backtrack. In a follow-up IG Live, he said, "All I'm saying is if he really gone like they saying, then y'all better start asking questions about the meetings in ATL. Not everything is what it seems." And if Fulio and Kesu, 2 sworn rivals of Ace, were both throwing support behind him, then it was clear this wasn't street drama. This was bigger, way bigger. That's when Chloe got dragged back into the storm. After being quiet since her chilling, "They watching my family" voice note, she returned with a story post that had fans going crazy. It was just a short video. A single flickering candle, but in the background you could hear whispers. Fans enhanced the audio, played it back at slow speed, reversed it, and eventually someone decoded what sounded like a male voice saying, "The door was unlocked." He wasn't alone, fans freaked. Who's whispering? Is that Ace's voice? Who else was there when he vanished? The theories multiplied, and just when the chaos hit a fever pitch, a security guard came forward. An anonymous interview aired late night on a niche YouTube channel called Digital Trench. In it, a man claiming to be a former guard at the Atlanta studio, where Ace had his final recording session, spoke out. Yungeen was paranoid that night, said somebody was trailing him. He kept checking the exits, asked me to watch the car. I didn't think much of it, artists be like that sometimes. But when he left, he ain't say a word. And when I looked at the cams the next morning, the footage was gone, like wiped, whole block of files just missing. He held up a flash drive, but I backed up what I could, and I ain't deleting it. Boom, another breadcrumb. Fans begged him to upload it, leak it, anything, but he said he's waiting for the right time. And just when it couldn't get crazier, Chloe received a threat. A burner account messaged her directly, screenshots leaked via one of her friends. The message read, "Keep your mouth shut if you want your family breathing." Janus wasn't meant to drop. Let that sink in. Now fans were furious. They flooded her page with support, started the hashtag. Number protect Chloe, but she didn't hide. In fact, the next day, she posted a photo of herself standing in front of a lawyer's office with the caption, "You scared of a woman with the truth?" The comments blew UP. She's ready to fight. Ace left her the truth and she gone use it. This is about to get legal. And it did, because that same day, a legal document surfaced, an intent to sue filed by Chloe and Ace's mother, targeting a major entertainment corporation for wrongful manipulation, defamation, and physical endangerment. The name was redacted. But bloggers knew who it pointed to, and that's when the music industry itself started scrambling. Certain pages that posted about Ace's voicemail, shadow banned. Posts tagged with number Janus, suddenly gone. TikTok lives discussing the story, muted or glitched out. They trying to scrub him out. Digital erasure in real time. Yungeen Ace tried to go whistleblower and they made him a ghost. And what's worse? A second voicemail leaked, shorter this time, just 12 seconds, sent from Ace's backup number. It was timestamped 2 days after the first one, meaning he was still alive after the first leak. His voice. If they post the footage, it's game over for them. That's why they're scared. Janus was just the first key. Then static. End that line. Janus was just the first key. It changed everything. What if Janus wasn't just a folder, but part of something bigger? A chain of leaks, a plan Ace created in case he was silenced. Fans are now convinced that Ace knew he'd be targeted, that he planted backups, left codes, maybe even recorded a documentary-style expose, waiting to be unlocked if he disappeared. And now, Chloe might be holding the next piece. She posted a cryptic story hours ago, just a USB stick and a caption. Not done yet, the entire internet was holding its breath. At this point, Yungeen Ace's disappearance wasn't just a trending topic, it had become a full-blown cultural firestorm. From burner accounts to leaked voicemails, from studio security guards to cryptic USB drives, every piece pointed to one truth. Ace knew what was coming, and he planned for it. But no one expected Chloe, the girlfriend who had been silent, then cryptic, then threatened, to be the one to finally break the game wide open. It happened on a Sunday night. Chloe went live not on her main page, but on an alt account fans hadn't noticed before. Just a black profile pic in the username @WeWarnedYou. The stream had no title, no countdown, no promo. But within 10 minutes, it had over 80,000 viewers. She appeared on screen, hair tied back, eyes red but voice calm. Behind her, a table, a laptop, and a small gray USB drive resting next to a candle. She didn't say hello, she didn't cry. She just looked dead into the camera and said, "This is the last time I'm going to speak on this. After this, y'all take it wherever you want. But I'm not running and I'm not hiding. Because they already tried to shut me up, and I know what they did to Ace." The chat exploded. What did they do? Talk to US, CHLOE, drop the FILES, and then without hesitation, she inserted the USB. The screen went black for a second, then a new video played, pre-recorded by Ace himself. There he was, sitting in a dimly lit room, hoodie pulled low, stacks of papers in front of him. His voice clear, steady. Like a man who had nothing left to fear. "If you watching this, they probably tried to delete me, but I'm still here, not in body but in truth, and I'm done protecting people who never protected me." He held up the papers, contracts, wire transfers, tour schedules, cut statements. "This right here, this is how they steal from us. This is how they sign us at 18, feed us chains and cars, then rob our shows blind. Y'all think y'all favorite rapper rich? Nah." His label got 5 mansions while he paying for studio time. Then came the receipts. Ace flipped through pages of emails, payment gaps, even text messages from an executive, warning him not to stir the pot, or he'd end up like R. Fans still don't know who R is, but Reddit believes it's a reference to a rapper who mysteriously overdosed last year. Then Ace dropped the bomb, the Janus folder. That was just my insurance. But the real files, the ones that prove they set up beefs, paid bloggers, even threatened people to sign, it's all on this drive. And if you're watching this, then Chloe's got it. Back to the live stream, Chloe nodded slowly, confirming she did have the drive. Then she said, "This file is called Janus Final, and it's going live now." The screen shifted again. Uploaded in real time to a new site, janusexposed.com, built by Ace and two anonymous web devs he trusted before his disappearance. Within minutes, the site crashed from traffic. Over 2.1 million people flooded the server trying to download the video. And what was in that video? A full 32-minute exposé, hosted and narrated by Ace, walking through everything. The shady 360 deal he almost signed at 19. The real reason a certain beef started in Jacksonville. The calls from execs asking him to go viral with controversy. The touring revenue being routed through dummy LLCs. But the most jaw-dropping moment, a clip showing a private studio meeting, recorded secretly. In it, an executive was heard saying, "We don't need him to rap forever. We just need him to stay loud, make headlines. If something happens to him, that's a whole rollout by itself." That quote shook the entire industry. They treating artists like insurance policies. This is deeper than shady contracts. This is predatory control. Yungeen Ace knew, and he tried to warn us. By morning, it was on every major news platform. Rolling Stone, XXL, Complex. Even CNN ran a late-night segment titled, "Number Where's Yungeen Ace, Music's New Whistleblower." Meanwhile, record labels went into full lockdown. Multiple artists started reviewing their own contracts. Lawyers began reaching out to Chloe. And fans, they rallied. Number Justice for Ace trended #1 globally. People organized vigils. Fans marched in front of label buildings. Spotify streams of Ace's old songs skyrocketed as people revisited his lyrics, now searching for hidden clues. He was telling us the truth the whole time. Y'all thought freestyle trauma was just bars. Go listen to verse 2 again. Ace was dropping hints in every single track. And then, just when the story reached its peak, a notification hit Chloe's phone during her live. It was from a private number, one she didn't recognize. She tapped it, the screen froze. Then a new voice recording began to play. "Chloe, I'm not dead." The voice, Yungeen Ace, clear, calm, quiet. "I'm somewhere safe. But I had to vanish to finish what I started. Don't let them stop you. And don't trust anyone from the label. I'll see you soon." Then it cut. The live ended. The internet erupted. "He's alive. Wait, what? Is this confirmed?" Chloe hasn't posted since. The site is still active. The files are still up. And Ace, some say he's in hiding. Some say he's gone forever. But one thing's for sure, he flipped the game. And now we're here. Yungeen Ace is gone, or so they wanted you to believe. But after everything we've just exposed, can you really say you're surprised? The voicemails, the leaked files, the secret recordings, the industry silence, the betrayal, the threats, and that final chilling message. "I'm not dead. This ain't just another rap conspiracy. This is a full-blown war between truth and silence, art and control, survival and exploitation." And Yungeen Ace, he might have vanished, but his voice, it's louder than ever. So now it's up to you. Yeah, you watching this right now. Do you believe he's still alive? Do you think Chloe's next? Was this all planned from the start, or did Ace outsmart everyone? Drop your theories in the comments. We're watching everything. Was Janus the final key, or is there another door waiting to be opened? Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because this story, it's far from over. And when Ace comes back, if he comes back, we'll be right here, breaking every detail down, piece by piece. Because in a world where artists disappear and silence becomes currency, only one thing cuts through the noise, the truth. And Yungeen Ace made sure we heard his. Stay safe, stay loud, and stay ready, because next time, it might not be just a rapper, it might be your favorite, or worse, it might be you.